Of First Corinthians chapter 15, right? I'm gonna start at basically dealing with the immortal bodies, right? You take off the basically precept from for second Ezra. This is First Corinthians chapter 15 verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven, no, the kingdom of the Most High, right? So this flesh and blood, this defiled body that we dwell in, our spirit that dwell in this defiled body, this corrupted body, this cursed body, right? It's not going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, right? Because this body that we have now is defiled. It says, neither do corruption inherit incorruption, right? Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. So we're gonna be changed, man. So we're gonna take off the immortal body and put on the immortal body, man. Take off the corruption body that we have now and put on the incorruption, man. It says, yeah, let me get that other precept. It says in a moment, in the twinkle of an eye. So when the elect being taken up in the chariot, man, in the twinkle of an eye, their body is going to be changed, and they're going to put on that immortal body, right, and take off the immortal body, right, take off the corruption and put on the incorruption. It says in a moment, in the twinkle of an eye, at that last trump, man. That last trump is basically when the nuclear missiles going to touch down and hit the soil and burn up everything, the elements. For the trump, in the moment, in the twinkle of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be risen, incorruptible, and we shall be changed, man. You know, and the dead should be risen. They're gonna be risen, man. And the incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, and this immortal must put on immortality. So, meaning we're gonna put on the immortal bodies. We're gonna have spiritual powers, man. You know, and we're gonna get all that. That's what we're gonna have in the kingdom, man. Because it says flesh and blood should not enter into the kingdom of heaven, right? No, flesh and blood should not enter, the kingdom of the Most High. So this flesh, we ain't gonna have this body in the new kingdom. We're gonna have a spiritual body, man, with spiritual powers, man. We're gonna be flying. We're gonna be walking on water just like Yahweh Shai did, man. You know, and that's a beautiful thing, man. So, you know, seek ye the kingdom, man. Our should be focus on the kingdom, man. Focus on that reward that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai promised us, man. So I'm gonna get this right quick. This is Revelations. My bad. I'll get this right quick. Revelation chapter 21. We'll start at 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, right? So it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. So it's going to be a new kingdom, you know, a new rulership, right? And a new earth. The earth is going to be renewed, man. Everything is going to be renewed that we see today. We ain't going to see a concrete. We ain't going to see cars, man. What is a car to a chariot? A chariot is way better than a car. You know, everything is going to be renewed, man. The water is going to be renewed. The air is going to be renewed. Our women are going to be renewed. We're not going to eat GMO food no more. We're going to have renewed food, better fruit to the original size and not the size that we have now, GMO, right? And I saw a new earth and a new heaven. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea, right? So I'm gonna get precept. Boom. This is second Ezra chapter 6. I'm gonna start at 7. No, I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. And what did this say? It says the first earth was passed away, right? And there were no more sea, right? The first heaven, right? The first rulership, the first kingdom, right? The first kingdom was Esau's kingdom, right? But what it says in Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is it that is followed, right? So Esau's kingdom is going to be passed away, right? And the new kingdom is what? Going to be Yasha Allah, man. It's going to be Yahweh Bashem Yahushua kingdom, man. It's going to be Israel, man. It ain't going to be Edom no more, man. It ain't going to be no heathen nation no more, man. It's going to be Yasha Allah, man. No, where was that? Verse 2. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, a new Jerusalem coming down from the most high out of heaven, preparing as a bride adorable for her husband, right? So it says a new Jerusalem, man, coming down from the most high out of heaven. So that's going to be get a precept. Right? They're going to be coming down from the Most High out of heaven, right? This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. So that's going to be the elect being taken up in their chariots, right? And this one right here, it says a new Jerusalem coming down from the Most High out of heaven. So that's when the elect, they're gonna be coming down from out of the chariots, man. Right? And it says coming down from the Most High out of heaven, preparing a bride adored for her husband. Right? Because what? Israel is like a delicate woman unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and the husband is Yahushua, man. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, hold on. Holy city. Oh, I'm gonna get another precept too for that. For verse 2. It says the holy city. Right? This is put up on my phone. This is Deuteronomy. Where you at? Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. It says, for thou art an holy people, right? Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, Israel, right, is a holy people, man. Right? And it's special. Right? They're going to be above upon I'm roughly paraphrasing. They're going to be above all the people that are upon the face of the earth, man. And that's going to be in the kingdom, man. We're going to be above all these heathens upon the face of the earth, man. The elect is going to be so precious, man. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their God, man. So it's going to be a beautiful thing in the kingdom, man. Right? It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Right? I'm going to end it with this. But this is Daniel chapter 7 verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and forever. So this kingdom that's gonna come It's gonna be forever, man. It's gonna be forever and forever. And we're gonna possess it, man. We're gonna possess these heathen nations. They're gonna be in captivity, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one more scripture. If I can find it. But basically, this kingdom is gonna be forever, forever, man. The kingdom that's finna come, man. You know? Hey, there go that trumpet, man. But that's gonna be that trumpet. You know what I'm saying? That last day, man. That's spiritual. That's very spiritual. But man, I just hope this video is edifying unto the hopeful elect. And first and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the sincere occupants out there pushing this truth and sincerity, man. Shalom, man.